all the theorizing, if we could just merge these two Marios into one, we got Mer's combo game, and then we got Kasoku neutral. It would be a threat out of this world.
Speaking of huge, check out the forearms on this guy. We've got TLOC Tech Chase sitting down, one of our wonderful TOs, one of the guys that really works really hard here behind the scenes at Tourney Locator. Man, Chase is a guy that deserves the recognition that sometimes he doesn't really get, because he is a rock for us here. He helps you run all the stuff that maybe you don't see.
And if I'm not mistaken, Popeye is actually based off of Chase with the trademark forearms.
Dude, I would believe it. But going up against June here, who was a late entry into the tournament, I remember. But gonna be Chase's round one here. I believe this would be Chase using the Wolf. I don't know when. Oh no, Chase is actually playing Mario. So this is, yeah, I realized it quickly after I saw the Eclipse sucks tag. Of course, Eclipse being one of both of our close friends. But yeah, Chase has been messing around with a few different characters, and I think Mario at the start of this game was criminally underrated.
Oh, for sure. And, I think he's just going to get a little bit better as time goes on and as people start putting more effort into the character. He got a couple nerfs, but he also got some good buffs with the game engine as well that make up for those in a lot of ways.
Yeah, game engine helped him for sure. And one of the other things, of course, the buff to that fireball, how useful it is. Chase gonna go ahead and finish it off. I thought he was gonna go for the cape, and I would have lost it. I would have been like, all right, get your clip, let's go.
Yeah. Going for the the standard respectable punish, just getting the F smash. And yeah, I know Chase. He's a huge Splatoon fan, so he's been playing a lot of Inkling, and he also played a lot of Robin before, but
back in Smash 4 for sure, yeah.
And this is the first time I've seen it, and I'm already pretty impressed with what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I was playing. I was hanging out with Chase like a few days ago, and he was not playing Mario. So I'm just very surprised to see this coming out of him. But Punish game actually looking pretty solid. If he reversed that, he actually could have taken June to a very precarious situation.
Yeah. Let's see what June can do here before Chase starts running away with this. Oh. The back throw, that's just going to take it.
Yeah, no, Chase was DIing up into the corner rather than down into the corner. So, back throw from Wolf does eventually kill off the top. You need to be careful of it. But, Chase still has a pretty decent lead right now. And I think that as long as he stopped, that was such a nice parry.
For sure. I think June probably wants to stay a little bit less committal, stay a bit more on the ground, because Chase is punishing these jump-ins quite a bit. Maybe you should stay back, shoot a little bit more of a blaster, just try to get Chase to approach him.
Well, and especially the way that June is committing, I think is also not very optimal. Because like he said, he's jumping in with a lot of aerials. That's how Wolf gets a lot of those combos started. But you can see that Chase playing this Mario, he's got a lot of anti-airs in his arsenal, that up smash being one of them, and he catches June committing to that dash this time.
Yeah, they say, don't bang your head over and over again against the table. That's insanity, but this insanity is exactly what Mario needs.
Oh no, Chase missing the ledge, and that's probably a little bit of that character inexperience right there. Mario's super jump punch, man, you got to get adjusted to that distance that it goes. But Chase has been quickly showing that he has adjusted to the combo game for Mario, chaining 4 quick up airs, but Wolf with that good airspeed is able to escape another barrage.
Yeah, I think Mario could be a really good secondary for whoever Chase ends up maining, just because he's not the hardest to pick up compared to other characters, and he just does everything that you need him to. Edge guarding, offstage game, projectile combos, everything.
And here you can see Chase is going to set up for another edge guard. June has been going for a lot of these higher recoveries, and this time very high, just to secure himself. Chase with that down throw, nearly going to catch it with that down air, but he falls out of the last hit. But like you said, just committing so often, landing with these aerials right on top of Chase when he's got stuff like that up smash.
Oh my god. Okay, June spazzed out a little bit. Probably, what the?
I can tell you exactly what he's saying right now. He's going, I can just up smash. I can kill you.
Oh my, okay.
That's probably exactly what he's saying right now.
So is he trying to mock him you're just rubbing your controller across the face or something like that?
I believe it. And you know what? I mean, Mario, that's the thing, is that you say, oh, it's like so stupid that this character has this really crazy good option like the Mario up smash, but the fact of the matter is you're not going to be able to change the fact that he has the up smash, so you got to figure out what to do about it. And if the answer is I just have to respect it as much as that sucks, well, you found your solution right there. You just can't deny the reality of the situation.
Yeah, and gonna switch to the Rosa, which I do think was a tough matchup for Mario and Ford. Not too sure about this game. You don't really see it that often, but I think he'll be able to wall Mario out a little bit more. And, you know, if he can just, you know, sort of transition to that new play style with Rosa, then, you know, this could go in his favor a little bit better than last game.
I mean, I think especially he needs to catch Chase committing, which was a little bit more sparing considering the way that June was committing a lot in that last game. But it's entirely possible that June is trying to counteract the way that he's been approaching a lot by switching to a character where he can more say to himself, okay, the optimal way to do this is to not interact, and this is how I'm going to get myself into that mindset.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of the dash dancing, you know, a lot of the tricky movement, trying to bait some sort of aggressive option from Chase, and the percents are pretty even, so he's not doing too bad here. And Chase did use the flood at the beginning of the game to, you know, sort of get rid of Luma when June did the neutral B. I think that was a little bit of an interesting interaction there.
I think it's very interesting the way that these two are interacting when Luma's not on the field. You can see that June is opting for really just a big commit to defense in general, where he's doing a lot of dodges, doing a lot of just running away. And Chase going to give up that edge guard to take out the Luma because once again he sees that there aren't a lot of options for June right there, and parrying that down air just like he did against the Wolf, going to find a stock in the same way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, you know, which character June uses. Chase ready for those aggressive down airs on shield. And, you know, Chase, you know, I can agree with the decision to get rid of the Luma there. It definitely worked out for him. I'm just a little bit worried about doing that at, you know, lower percents because Luma respawns pretty quickly in this game.
A little bit quicker, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you might just want to keep beating on the Rosa. But again, it did work out in that situation.
Yeah, the big issue with playing Rosa and trying to keep control of that Luma in this game is, of course, that because it is additive knockback in a 1v1 rather than reductive knockback in a multi-game proposition, Luma is going to get knocked off the stage a whole lot easier. And look at that, just with that back throw, that's going to get rid of the Luma real quick. And Chase, now he's got that opportunity to pick up the edge guard without worrying about the Luma, and he just misspaces that forward smash.
Yeah, just misspacing, and it's so hard to, you know, protect Luma from Mario. He has a lot of good options to get rid of her. So, you know, if June can, oh my gosh.
Oh, he's going to just go for it.
Yeah.
And see, and that's the thing, is that June has been trying to set up a very, very large threat zone by having the Luma separated from him. But the problem is that when that happens, you can't protect the Luma in these situations where Chase decides, I don't need to fight you, I'll just take out your Luma and then I'll do well.
Okay, and Chase, I think that was an accidental SD right there. But yeah, with the huge threat zone, like, you know, if you're not having like perfect Luma control to, you know, box out Mario when Luma's all the way across there, you know, no way to protect it.
It seems that June is definitely trying to establish that zone. Wow, once again, catching him out of the air. I think that Chase has killed him 5 times with up smash so far. But
up smash looking like the MVP here.
Yeah, and look, he's just gonna go for the Luma again. This time with it being knocked behind the Rosa, he can't commit, but June gives up that space again, and it's just without that Luma, he's not able to set up for kills, set up the big damage, because that's where Rosa finds it all.
Oh,
and getting pineappled under Pokemon Stadium 2 will end the game, being stuck in an awkward situation where, you know, Rosalina's up B just sends her at a weird angle, I guess.
Yeah, Rosalina, she has the recovery angling that's, you know, sort of Corn-esque, or, you know, where it can be a little bit tricky to get the high recovery as opposed to just, you know, straight up B reversing it. So you want to be really careful most of the time with it, but then, you know, if you mess it up, then that's your stock. Yeah,
you get caught under the stage and it can be tough, but I think it's especially tough to just play when you don't have the Luma. I mean, you saw that when